Hello and welcome back to Music Wars. We've got another good interview today of someone that barely ever gets mentioned um, with that person. And we're going to jump into that in just a second. But before we do, please like and subscribe to the channel, ring your notification bell so you'll know when the next video is out. Um, this is a person who sang soprano for Elvis before Kathy Westmoreland ever started. And she is one of the greatest backup singers that there's ever been. Uh, you can hear her on a lot of Elvis's music, and she worked with him mainly to begin with in the studio. But he called her to go to Vegas, and that was all she wrote. We're going to listen to her talk about that right now. We're talking about Millie Kirkman, and we're going to jump right into it. Here is the interview with Millie.
I had worked with him in the recording studio, which was a totally different situation. You know, it was more uh, intimate, uh, relaxed situation. And so when I got the call to work in Vegas with him, I was really thrilled because I got a chance to see Elvis the performer, because I knew Elvis the singer, but he was a terrific performer. Well, it took several days of rehearsal. We rehearsed uh, in, uh, in a big room originally, more intimate, you know, and then we did a rehearsal on in the showroom on the stage. So yeah, it was several days of rehearsal. Well, I think he was very excited about it. He had a party up in his penthouse for the cast and a bunch of people, and so it was all very happy and exciting. I think he was excited. He loved to perform on stage. You know, that was the thing he really enjoyed. So I think that's why it was exciting for him. It was when you looked out there and saw the crowd, you know, all the shows were sold out, and there was this huge crowd of people who were from all over the United States and also from all over the world. And so it was exciting, and there were people, you know, the people from the music business and show business that were there, big stars, movie stars were there. I was excited because I got to meet Cary Grant. It was just amazing to see the reaction of the crowd just when he walked on, you know, when he hadn't even sung a song. Every person, every individual person in that huge audience felt like he was singing directly to them. And you either have that talent or that ability or you don't, and he had it. When we were doing one of the shows, we did two shows every night. We did a dinner show and then we did a late show. And on one of the shows, I was a soprano, so I had to end on a high C and hold it for a long, long time. And I thought, well, I want to do a good job. I'm in Las Vegas, you know. So I got a big breath and hit the note and was sailing along. And I thought, man, I've got it made. And about that time, he turned around and grinned at me and said, "Hang on, baby." And I barely did. I shook my fist at him and he just laughed. But that was the way he was. I mean, even on recording sessions, he loved practical jokes. And he was always doing silly things like that to try to break us up. And sometimes he did.
Great, great video with Millie Kirkman. Um, Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's another look from somebody else that seldom ever gets mentioned um, about being with Elvis. Um, and her voice is absolutely unmistakable, and she sang on so many records in Nashville, doing backup vocals for pretty much everybody. I mean, she was absolutely probably the most famous recording soprano backup that there was during that time, and maybe in history. Uh, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've been enjoying these interviews. I know I have. I haven't seen them before. Once you start digging now, you find so many things that you've never seen before. You know, every few months, there's something new that comes out. And, you know, stuff that's been dug up or has never been loaded onto YouTube before. Um, and that's another reason, besides the music, that Elvis lives. He'll never die. You know, this stuff is out there for, you know, as long as the world is here. Until tomorrow, God bless all of you, and so long from Music Wars.